It's really nice buying art with a partner. We'll go to shows and we'll kind of look at the art and we'll say, what's your favorite piece? And surprisingly enough, it's very often the same thing. It's the piece of art that just stands out as something you want to live around.
It's like a piece of music, I always say. Certain songs you just relate to and certain songs you don't. I think it's the same with buying art. There's certain paintings you'll see will somehow strike a chord in you. So you get some response and you like that piece, and maybe it's an association in the past that you don't know, subconscious association, or maybe it's a color you've always liked, subject matter you've always liked. The last thing you want to do if you're going to buy art is buy what somebody else likes, because they may like it for different reasons. And I think the first-time art buyer doesn't have the confidence in themselves, so they'll rely on somebody who's either been collecting or a friend. And when you do that, you're going to end up owning a piece of art that you're really not happy with. I think that's one of the myths out there that I think it's probably from watching television show. You always see the stereotype Hollywood scene where people are in a really pretentious art gallery and the owners are really icy cold and look down on you and talk art doublespeak. So you have to actually, first of all, go to a gallery and find out what it's all about. And so you should go to anybody watching this should just go to a commercial gallery, walk in the door, and start looking. That's what you got to do first, is start looking at art. Once you start looking at art, you'll start to see what you like and what you don't like. And once you see what you like, then you think, can I afford this? And then speak to the dealer, because dealers are extremely flexible. The price that's on the wall is the price they want, but there's different ways to get at that price. You can do payments over time through post-dated checks. Some galleries have lease-to-buy arrangements. All the dealers I've ever dealt with in the 30 years I've been dealing with art and buying art have always been extremely flexible when it comes to payment options. You don't buy art to fit into your house. You buy a piece of art that you like. Then you take it home, it will fit in. You don't have to worry about matching color schemes or subject matter. Buy it because you like it, and trust me, you'll find a place in your home for that piece of art.
My advice to a first-time art buyer is to pay attention to what attracts you, what draws you in, what fills you with a story, with beauty, with thought, maybe without thought, what extends your experience of life. I think as a advice again to a first-time art buyer is to develop their own taste, to listen to their own instincts. It doesn't matter what other people are buying. It doesn't matter that some artwork looks more expensive or is more expensive. They can buy at their own comfort level and just experience that richness that art can give them and lend to their lives.
Most galleries have public openings, and it's an opening reception for the artist and the art show which they have created. And oftentimes it's the first night of the show, or it could be partway through the show, and it's a time when the artist is present and there's kind of a festivity. It's after hours, there's some wine, there's some cheese, there's some other finger foods, and it's a great time to kind of come and see. And there's lots of people. You kind of mix and meet the artist, meet other patrons, and I think that's a great opportunity for first-time people to come in and have a look at what's available. When people first come to the gallery, we like to greet them and chat about what their interests are. And that quite often is a difficult thing because people aren't sure what interests them. And so the process of going from gallery to gallery, looking on websites, is important to be able to establish for themselves what are their preferences. Do they like something large? Do they like something small? Do they like something abstract? Do they like something very contemporary? What are the reasons that they're buying art? Is it just to decorate, or is it because there's a passion there that something attracts them to a particular piece? Oftentimes we are attracted to work because of some something in our past, you know, that we have there are colors that we've always been attracted to. There are images that remind us of places we've been. There's feelings that are evoked from different works of art. And so from discussion, we try to help them focus on, you know, what their needs are and what their likes are. It's not often that someone comes in, walks in, sees something, says, "Wow, I have to have it," and walks away. But you know, it's seeing that piece, going away. A week later, it still niggles away at you in the back of your mind. Say, you know, there's something about that one piece there that I really like. So they come back, have another look. Maybe they take it home on approval. You know, so it's a multi-step process.